I think maybe the best place if I do take a break would be like immediately after I'm done with this. I mean, this day is basically a lore dump day, I think. You know, you just get to hear me talk a whole lot, which is... I mean, if you watch the highlights of like me playing Nier Automata, for example, or especially fucking Stellar Blade on PS5, dear god, did I talk a lot. I mean, that's what you are getting right now too. It's easier for me to make highlights of me talking about like plot points and like my hypotheses and my thoughts on like the story or the psychology of like the or like the ethics of like things inside a certain like landscape, because like it is something that that many people do not share, especially when it comes to recording or streaming. So I'm very unique in that aspect. I do notice that. So that is something that I mean, first of all, that's the main reason as to why I like doing this anyway, right? Like, I would be sitting here alone without talking at all, you know? When I would play these games. Like, there is obviously enjoyment in that too, but, you know, at some point, I got up onto the point where I felt like I profusely wanted to talk about this stuff. But, you know, I'm also, you know, extremely, or should I say, I'm extraordinarily good with mechanics in games also. Always have been. So, you know, the gameplay is the main thing that I sell, but, you know, unlike many other people who mainly choose to do one of the things, I do both. So, you get both. And also, my perspective on mechanics is always so different compared to many other people, because of how much better, well, factually, how much better I simply am than, you know, 99.9% of people mechanically who play these games. Like, my opinion or perspective on something, like difficulty-wise, for example, or some mechanics, how they work and whatever. Mountain Sparkle Mont Blanc is very different compared to most people. So I do notice that, and I will always take it into account as well. But, you know, that is also the reason as to why my reactions to stuff is very different compared to some other people as well. You know, not to mention I'm not very good at reacting to anything on the first time. I'm not much of an expressive reactionist, I suppose you could say. Because the thing with when you're expressively like reacting online is that there's a lot of like imagination that you have to do. You have to literally delude yourself to the point of like feeling like there is somebody like right next to you or in front of you that you are reacting to or with. And that is just something that I cannot do. Like, I have great imagination, yes, but I do not have enough delusion in me to be able to create commentary like that, you know? It just feels too fake to me, so I keep it real here. So whenever you see me reacting to stuff like, you know, gameplay, like progressions, or like, you know, one good example that I can actually come up for that would be like, remember in Clair Obscur during the Paintress boss fight, and I was kind of like dumbfoundedly just sitting there looking at the phase 2 transition? Yeah, that's like one of the bestest reactions you're gonna see on my first playthrough. Is when I just simply just sit there in awe, in absolute fucking awe-smacked. Like, in the absurdity of what I just saw on my screen.
Go away!
Like, that's like
Angel,
the best
if the
kinds
news
of
spreads
reactions
that
that
you're
you're
here,
gonna see.
the Sentinels might come and take what's left. Can you not hear me? Hurry and go! Now!
Hey, Sol.
Go away! Angel, if the news spreads that you're... Can you not hear me? Hurry and go!
I heard just
now.
fine. I have extremely good hearing, trust me. It is just selective is all it is.